Hey everybody, welcome back to 2 Acres Evolving. Today I'm going to be continuing the planter wall project that I've been doing in my front yard, and I'm going to be working on the back side of it now. In the first part I did the front side of the planter wall, so today I'm going to go through and finish that up to where I stopped in part 1, and then if I have time I'm going to continue on down the yard. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around and show you where I'm going to be working. All right, so I'm gonna work back over here at the beginning and work on the back part of it. So there's gonna be about I think it's gonna be about 10 inches, maybe a foot gap between the front boards and the back boards. So that'll give plenty of room to add soil in and plant the plants that I'm wanting to put in here. So I'm just going to start putting in posts and putting the fence pickets up on this back side. And then I'll wrap it around here. It'll go through between the tree and the front side, and then it'll circle back around and go all the way down. Alright, so there was a little change in plans. This particular area over here, this corner, because there's so many angles and everything, it took me quite a while to get this done. So I basically had to just turn the camera off and focus on it so that I could get this specific area done. This area took me about 4 hours to complete. It took a lot of trial and error and a lot of thinking, but I finally got it. So with it looking like this now, it's starting to come together and I'm really liking how it's looking, but now I need to come through and finish it up. I'm probably not going to be able to finish it all the way down today, but I want to get to at least where the walkway is, which is going to be about right here where this tree stump is. I'm going to have that tree stump right in the middle of the walkway, and then I'll come through and grind that out later. But I still have a little ways to go on the front side, and then I've got to finish up the back side as well. Okay, so I have the planter wall built now and the trim boards put up, and the trim boards make it look a whole lot better. Now the next thing I need to do is go in and stain it. This is the stain that I'm using. It's called Cordovan Brown, and I got this at Lowe's. And then I also got this pump sprayer from Lowe's, and I'm going to use this to spray this stain on. Okay, so I got this front part stained, and I've got to go get some more stain to stain the back part, and I've got to do another coat on this front part as well. But this back part I haven't gotten stained yet because I've got to go get more stain. So basically, I decided to stop right here on the edge of my driveway. I was going to put the gap up a little further where this stump is right here. However, when I was in the middle of building it, it looked like this would be the best spot for it right off the driveway. So basically what I'm going to be doing is there's going to be a 4-inch gap between here and the other one, and then I'm going to be putting an arbor in that walkway, and then I'll plant things in the side here that'll climb up the arbor and over it on both sides. I need to make another trip to Lowe's to completely finish all this, but I'm glad that I was able to at least get to this point to where the walkway would be. So I decided to go with a dark brown color, the same color that I did the planter boxes in the backyard, because I'm planning on putting in some flowers in this that will be bright white. It'll be the Supertunia Vista Snowdrift. I think the flowers on those will contrast really well with this color that I put on the wall. So that's why I decided to go with this dark brown color. And then I can show you the inside of it here. I put boards in between the posts to kind of help keep the wall from warping. I did that all the way down. And then I'm also going to be putting plastic on the insides, on just the sides of the walls. The bottom will still be open so that the water will drain out. But I plan on putting plastic on the inside of the walls to keep the wood in good shape. I plan on filling this in with soil closer to spring. And then once I get the soil put in, I plan on going through the top, because from this angle you can see the unstained wood on the top of the back section. So I'll stain that top section once I get this full of soil, so you won't be able to see that. So I'm going to have the arbor over here on this side for that walkway, and then like I mentioned in my previous video, I'm going to be putting planter boxes right here in this section. I'll put one, and then I will continue the wall on this side all the way to the fence and put a planter box on this side of the driveway as well. And then as you can see, my driveway goes downhill here, and on either side of the driveway there's really not much at all. So I plan on doing, since this is on a hill, I plan on doing retaining walls all the way down. I think there's going to be like 5 of them. I came out here and measured the other day to figure out exactly how many I could get. Do 5 retaining walls and fill all that in with soil and plant either side of the driveway up as well. So once I get that done, along with this wall, it's going to make this area look completely different than what it looks like now. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how this project turned out. There were times in it, especially whenever I had to do the angles, that I felt like I was in over my head. But for the most part, this project was pretty easy. It was just very time consuming. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.